Give me like a Manu or a Pow story. Like,
Uh, like Pow was awesome, and like he was much more like vocal, and like he would like kind of like um, and he would just be like, "This is what we did in L.A." and like so I could kind of see like the difference between like
he would say
Phil
that.
Jackson versus Pop, and like the difference between them and how their coaching styles, how they coach, which I thought was pretty cool. And then like Manu, like the little things like he did to just kind of mess around, like while being serious. Like they used to be, he'd have a foam roller, like he'd stick it up. Him before every game, he'd run up and kick it and flip and try to flip and like hold it like on the other side. But like he used to do like mess around, and, like do a lot of things like that, and like I kind of that's kind of like something that I like
That
enjoyed.
sounds like you
And
now.
like if Manu did it, like maybe I can do it too. So like, but like Manu, like he was always like super nice. Like I have nothing but great things to say of Manu, and probably in the locker room, I don't really remember like a memorable moment, but like just seeing the way he operated day to day, it's kind of like influenced everything I've done in my career.
That's that's fire. That's the first time I've ever heard you say that. That's cool. Manu's never been on a podcast to our knowledge. That's a dream guest.
That would be so awesome. That
That
would
would
be
be so
dope.
awesome. Manu or Pal, that would be crazy. That would be like a 5-hour podcast. I would have so many things that I wanted to talk
Yeah,
about.
those guys are legends, Hall of Famers, like
You felt like
in the NBA, Euro, like
legends, basketball legends. You
yeah.
do you think they were like looking out for you? Like obviously you're the rookie in between them. You feel like were there moments where you felt like they're like, hey Dwight, let's go here, let's do this. And you had those
Yeah,
moments.
100%. And like they didn't have to, obviously, but like I think they just saw something in me, and like just seeing how Pow is. Like we had team dinner, and like there was a joke where Brent was gonna pay for it, and Pow was like, "No, like you would," because Brent was second year at the time. He's like, "No, you would never pay for a dinner. Like this is my responsibility as like the vet." I was like, "Oh, that was cool." It was a joke because it was Pop actually paying for it, but Brent had his card. So we went to a steakhouse. It was like everybody's there, but like Pop heard about it and gave Bryn his card, and so Bryn was like gonna pay for it, but Pal was like, no, like no way, like what? And so, but it was actually Pop, which is pretty cool by Pop. But
So Pop ended up paying for it via Bryn or did Pal?
no, Pop paid for it.
He let him once he found out it was Pop's
But
card.
yeah, but
That's cool.
it was a cool story.
You always see like I see it in the NFL a lot, and they're like, go out, it's like a $30,000 dinner, and they give it to some rookie, and they're like,
Yeah,
what?
it wasn't like that kind of dinner, but it was still like a steakhouse, and
All the
there was
guys.
still like 10 of us, whatever at
Yeah, I'm
steakhouse.
sure it was still a crazy
But
time.
well, not 30,000. That's what I'm saying. But that was pretty cool to see. And then like Manu always gave me like confidence, and like I kind of like I wouldn't say I'm Manu-ish, but like I kind of like seen like what he did. I was like, oh, I can like kind of emulate. But I remember like the first time like I was really playing, I was playing as the Warriors. Um, like Tony was out, DeJounte was out, and Patty was in foul trouble. We had another point guard. I was like the fifth string. Anyways, um, so like it was me. Like I had to go in, and like it was the end of the quarter, and like I was like kind of like standing there, and I was like looking at Manu. I was like, you want the ball like the end of quarter, like, and he was just like, you go, like this is on you. And it was like we ran this play that like Manu always runs, but like he let me run at that time, and I was able to make a play, like make a spin, shoot a layup, and it was like it was big for like my confidence. Like Manu trusted me not to turn it over. Manu like believed in me to make a play, and so that was huge. Like slow mo came up at me, like it doesn't matter if it's open gym, pick up, like this is basketball. Oh, like it was like a little moment, but like if Manu didn't tell me to just go, like I wouldn't like slow wouldn't be able to tell me like it's just basketball, and like it kind of registered in my mind like it is just basketball. Like I've been doing moves like this like my whole life, and like how can I have that confidence in myself as a rookie, I wouldn't say I was the most confident rookie, but like it helped me. But like it kind of started with Manu.
It's like a piece of the puzzle. Yeah. That's dope. Is it true those guys would drink like black coffee before the game?
Coffee gang. I don't know if Manu did. I heard Boris DL used to. Patty had coffee. He has like a cup of like espresso. There's like espresso maker. That's people do it all the time now.
Yeah, that's fair. I remember it was like a thing like back in the day. They're like Spurs, these guys are sipping espressos, black coffees before they hit the floor.
We had a coffee gang.
I remember.
That was fun. And we used to go to coffee gang, and I was like a rookie. Didn't drink coffee at all, but I just wanted to be a part of it. And so I'd go with them and order hot chocolate. And so they'd be drinking all these, they'd be like pictures of it, like us, like, and I just got hot chocolate in a line. But I was like,
It's cool.
I think all those moments, especially like as a young player, like seeing how they are, like how they operate, like off the court is invaluable. And so like I kind of wanted to soak up as much information I could. Obviously, you see what they do on the court, but like even like just hearing them talk, hearing stories, whether it's basketball related or not, like you kind of learn about how to be a pro, how to balance life on the court, balance life off the court. And so like they had team dinners, they had like those stuff like that. And like obviously San Antonio is like known for like their team dinners and stuff like that. But it was invaluable for me to learn from these vets, learn from these future Hall of Famers. Walk a couple blocks to a coffee shop as a team and kind of like just do that. It was really awesome.
There's a photo. You guys wore flannels, coffee gang wore flannels or something.
What is it? Flanny Friday. That's Matt Bonner started that. Flanny Friday.
That's fire.